Hey guys. I realized this morning that I never finished my Getting to Know Me series thing, right? So I felt like I should give you a new video about getting to know me. Today we're gonna talk about my wedding that I hope will happen at some point. Like, I so hate being single and I just want to be married with children already. Anyway, so I've been planning my wedding since I was about 18. I have like pretty much everything laid out except for the groom and most of the groomsmen. But everything else is pretty much clear. What I want. All right, so I prior to 18, I don't think I've ever wanted to get married. It was just like a waste of time. The idea of committing to this one person for the rest of my life was foolish. But then I fell in love and I was like, oh my God, I can totally do this. And then that ended, and I still believe that I can do this. There is faith. There is so much faith. I'm sorry. All right, there are four things. Every girl wants this lavish wedding or whatever. There are four things that I want leading up to my marriage or my wedding or whatever. And then I'll explain the whole wedding thing to you. So, the one thing that I want is my engagement ring. Dude, I want it to be black. Black diamonds. Oh, my gosh. Have you ever seen them? Black diamonds are everything to me. I love black. I've wanted a black rose tattoo on me since I read this book a while back. I just love black. Like, oh, it's so beautiful. But yeah, a black cushion cut engagement ring and a black wedding band would just be amazing. And so that's one. If I were not to have the wedding of my dreams, which I'm totally okay with because I'm not getting married for the sake of a wedding. I'm getting married for the sake of being in love, for the sake of wanting to grow with this man, to learn with him, to build with him, to be his all and he be mine. Like that's what I'm getting married for. I'm not getting married for a party. So in the event that I don't have a wedding, I would love either a really, really cool engagement party or a really, really cool reception. Like I remember talking to my sister who's going to be my wedding planner and everything else planner. I remember talking to her and just being like, I could marry my husband under a bridge because at the end of the day, all I want is him. I don't want anything else. All this other stuff is superficial. I want him, you know? So if I don't get the wedding of my dreams, which I'll explain to you shortly, a really dope engagement party or a really dope reception would be cool. I want my honeymoon. I don't care about none of the other stuff, but you're going to give me my honeymoon. I've been wanting to go to Fiji and or Tahiti since I was 18. Since I started planning my wedding, that has been my honeymoon destination. And it's going to happen. It has to happen because that's what I want more than anything. Where are you going for your honeymoon? Tahiti and Fiji. Like, I can't swim to save my life. I mean, I can swim until I panic. And these places are surrounded by water. But, gotta get there. That'll be the most amazing honeymoon. Tahiti and Fiji. Beautiful thing. And then fourth. I watch a lot of horror movies. As you can see. I watch a lot of horror movies, and prior to falling in love with this house in Atlanta, I never wanted to live in a house. Horror movies happen in houses. Who's gonna clean that whole house? Freaks me out. But I fell in love with this house in Atlanta that was like $300,000, I think. It was like 5 to 7 bedrooms, a huge bathroom, a huge kitchen, 4.5 bathrooms. It was just absolutely breathtaking. And when I looked at it, I was just like, dude, this is where I need to be. This is where I can start my family and the foundation for my children and my grandchildren to grow. It was just fell in love. So, like, in that house, or in whatever house that we own as a married couple, I want my room, which is like my office / library. So I want you to picture this with me because I've thought this out. All right, imagine walking into a huge room, a huge office space. And when you come in the door, right off to your immediate left, bookshelves filled with books. If you know me, I'm a bookaholic. I love reading. I love books. I mean, this is bookcase number 2. We got one in the corner, and there's books on top of the bookcase. So, like, I want Oh no, what's happening here? So I want oh no. Oh boy, ET. All right, sorry guys. So what I want is yes, as soon as you walk into your immediate left, the whole wall is going to be covered strategically in bookshelves filled with books, right? And as you go around, you're going to get to this huge picturesque window that has like a cushion at the bottom. It's like a ceiling to floor window with a cushion at the bottom so I can sit and read or just relax and get caught up in my thoughts or what have you. Moving over, you'll have Cody's Corner where her little pillows and treats and stuff will be because I love my Bobies as much as I love my books and everything. My belly button's itching. So, so yeah. So like moving on, it's probably more books on the wall. Then you'll get to the next corner of the room. Well, I'll basically set up my lights for my camera and what have you. Then you're gonna get to the back wall, and on that wall, I want like this wired tree that has branches, right? So it's gonna go from the floor to the ceiling. It has these branches, and on each branch is like a picture or something. Because I love family, I love photos. Like that'll all just be basically displayed. A couple of more books be displayed on this wall, and then you have my desk. I don't know what I want my desk to look like, but I want it to be dope. And this is like the wedding gift that I want my husband to give to me. So if you're out there, if you're listening to me, take what I'm saying into consideration, dude. I want this room. Anyway, so yeah, those are the four things that I want. The black diamond engagement ring and wedding band. The If I don't get to have the wedding of my dreams, then the dope reception or the dope engagement party, my honeymoon in Tahiti and or Fiji, and then my office / library. Those are my four. But let's talk about my wedding. My wedding is going to be in October because October is a perfect fall month. It's not too hot, it's not too cold. The leaves are just changing, and I want my wedding to be hella romantic. Like the colors are gonna be a deep rustic red or burgundy, and it's gonna have like thrusts of oranges in it. It's gonna be dim. It's gonna be sensual, intimate. I want my bridesmaids, which will probably be like 4 or 5. My niece, my cousin, my other cousin, a flower girl, or what have you. Maybe a girl from his side because he's gonna have guys from my side. Um, yeah, I want them in like these beautiful silver or pewter dresses that just hugs their curves, you know? And I see myself, I don't know, like I've had the princess dress for my sweet 16. I am really, really little, but I'm curvy. So I'm trying to figure out what I want my dress to look like. I guess I'll figure it out when I get there, but I'm thinking my hair is still going to be short. So I don't know. It's gonna be cool though. But yeah. So yeah, the wedding. I don't know if we'll write our own vows. I'm pretty much a jerk, so it'll probably be funny on my end and really rushed because I get really nervous when I talk. I mean, yeah, really nervous and talk really fast when I have to speak in front of people. So it'll be different. And then there's like the reception and the bride and groom's first. Oh no, wait! Before we even get there, let me tell you about my walking down the aisle situation. I'm not a girl who's gonna walk down to "Here Comes the Bride," "Here comes the bride," blah 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 blah. Yeah, no, I'm not that girl. I have said this since I was 18. I want to walk down the aisle to "Spend My Life" by Eric Benet and Tamia. That, ugh, Lord, if you've never heard that song, please look it up. It is a beautiful song. It is a beautiful walk down the aisle song for me. That's what I want. So now, like the first dance song, though, I've got a couple of ideas. There's like "For You" by Kenny Lattimore. There's "Sweet Love" by Anita Baker, and then I'm thinking maybe he and I will just have a song. Hopefully, we'll have a song that we like. That'll just be our song, and that's what we'll dance to. Yeah. And then like the whole engagement thing. I'm really big on my family, even though it doesn't seem like it sometimes for certain people. I am. I want them to be incorporated in some way, but the song "Would You Be Mine" by Rough Ends, everything that I do is powered by music. Like I am such a love song, 90s R&B, some hip hop, a lot of pop kind of girl, but R&B drives me. So to be proposed to "Would You Be Mine" by Rough Ends, I mean, yes, it's a dead giveaway, but it's what I've been dreaming about for 9 years, guys. At some point, it's gonna happen, right? Well, anyway, that's more insight into me. Thank you so much for supporting my blog. Be happy, be merry, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a good night.